Hey everyone, my name is Brian Avadikian, and my presentation today will be on the JProgressBar. I apologize in advance if you can hear my cat. She's also very excited about JProgressBar. Quick overview. It's a very short presentation. I'm going to start with the description of JProgressBar and the overall purpose, and then move on to the common properties and methods, and some clever uses for progress bars in user interface applications. And then I'll end with a quick JProgressBar example that's been simplified from some of the online examples that we all have access to. So, JProgressBar is a class used to help visually display the amount of a task that has been completed. The purpose is to provide good feedback and insight to a user when there's a task that's iterated across a range of values. Common arguments used by JProgressBar include orient, so that's specified using swing constants .vertical or .horizontal, and then there's also integer min and integer max, and that's an image of the progress bar on the right. Okay. So here's some of the main properties and methods. Starting with the constructors, you can call it by specifying the min and max there. This creates a horizontal progress bar by default and lets you specify the min and max. The min being where it would start, of course, and then the max where it ends, but it presents the division of those as it iterates through between those values. Another common constructor is listed right below that, where you have int orient and then min and max. So the orient integer allows you to specify whether or not you'd like it horizontal or vertical. Some of the main methods are set bounds. So this allows you to set the boundaries of the progress bar within the JFrame, and you'll see in a slide or two why that becomes important. And then also set value. So that value specified within there as int min is actually the value that's iterated between minimum and maximum, and is what's displayed on the progress bar as it loads up. Here's some clever uses for progress bars. You can track the items completed over a long time. Right there's the PlayStation trophies. You can show that a program is thinking, so similar to when you search for a file in Windows and it takes some time to complete. And you could also use it to show a stage that a process may be in, as long as you can incrementalize it down to numeric values, and that there's an example from Amazon.com. So here's our JProgressBar example. If you can see my cursor here, we start with importing the swing, Java swing. Here I've created a new class called JProgressBar example. Again, this was adapted from source code online and simplified for this explanation, and we see here that it extends JFrame. Here I define a couple integers to help along the way. I will be the integer that we will be incrementing by. Min is the beginning of the progress bar's value, and max is the maximum value. So this method displays the horizontal progress bar by calling the first constructor here. So new JProgressBar, and I specify the minimum and maximum. In experimenting with the set boundaries, I ended up with these just to determine what each of these integers affected, and then we set the initial value to 0 so that the bar begins loading at 0. Moving down here, we add the bar to the frame, we set the size of the overall frame, and then we use set layout. And what this does is it determines whether or not the progress bar is within the frame or uses up all of the frame. Moving on, this is a while loop that just iterates I between 0 where it starts and 2000, and the maximum of the bar goes only to 1000 anyway. And then of course the main, which executes the creation of the bar and the iterations. And when it runs, it looks like this. Again, changing, if you would want to change where this is, that would be up here, where you set the boundaries of the box and a description of what each of these integers is. It's right here, where you have the X and Y position of a corner of that bar, its width, and its height. Alright, thank you for watching.